Me and the boys staying neutral in World War II. If the Holy Roman Empire was a phone. I fought the French 3 times. I fought them 26 times. Amateurs. What was that, punk? Amateurs. Britain in British history books. Britain in most of the world's history books. Britain in Irish history books. Who are you? I'm a ship that sunk with you on it. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? People, 2020 is the worst year so far. We are all gonna die. Literally every year in the human existence history before the mid 20th century. Who are you? You forced me to become your wife. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? Ireland in 1844. Ireland from 1845 to 1849. Who would have thought, after all these years, I'd return to the scene of my greatest military disgrace, as a tourist. Soldier, I stubbed my toe and it kinda hurts. Civil War doctors. Bone saw, bone saw, bone saw. First guy to discover the new world must have been like. Czechs, take Slovakia from Hungary. Hungary, you're trying to kidnap what I've rightfully stolen. The world before the 1950s. In terms of color, we have no color. When it's June 5th and you see no D-Day memes, reality is often disappointing. When they use your invention to prolong slavery for another 70 years, you weren't supposed to do that. Otto von Bismarck. Smaller German states. German Empire. Martin Luther. I think the church is flawed, and here is 95 reasons why. The Catholic Church. Silence Protestant. America throughout the entire Red Scare. Communist detected on American soil, lethal force engaged. Leaders of China in the past. I'm the son of the sky. Leaders of China now. Someone called me Winnie the Pooh. Nobody. The British Empire. Eternal tan. Because the sun never sets. Colonists. Dumped into the harbor. Britain. How could a member of my own empire do something so horrible? Poland in 1939. Germany. English becomes the lingua franca of India. Is disappointed in 24 languages. Soviet Union. Soviet states demand independence. Suppress demonstrations. The fall of the Soviet Union. Nobody. Christopher Columbus after discovering the Western world. This is India. You can tell it's India because of the way it is. London didn't burn. Constantinople unfalls. Library of Alexandria is back. Silk Road is back in business. Don't cross the mountains. Don't cross the mountains. Manifest destiny. Me and the boys counting our money for a candy bar in 1920 Germany. Hiring samurais with years of training and discipline. Teaching peasants to fire a rifle. So, Portugal, why did you enslave 4 million Africans? Money. I had 52 colonies. I had 53 colonies. I used to rule the world. It's 1942 and the Germans and Japanese seem unstoppable. How do you plan to defeat them? Money. Unions in the 19th century. We are going to shut down your steel plant until we get better conditions. Unions now. Give raise please. Emperors shouldn't participate in gladiatorial games. Commodus. Somebody has a birth defect. Visitors of the 19th century circus. Alcor is me when he created algebra. X can be whatever I want. Daughters. Arabs. Old English. Modern English. The government after the moon landing. I don't want to play with you anymore. Silence equal violence. Heavy metal singers. Soldiers. Fight a war and get PTSD because of the explosions. Victory parade has fireworks. Soldiers. I prefer the real Land Cruiser. I said the real Land Cruiser. Perfection. Why don't you enjoy a cup of calming jasmine tea? Yelling, I don't need any calming tea. Argentina, Brazil, and Uruguay in other countries' history books. Argentina, Brazil, and Uruguay in Paraguayan history books. Nobody, emus. Existence is upside down, and I reign supreme. The rest of the world. I don't think you should be doing that. Vladimir Putin. Not to worry, I have a permit. I can do what I want. People, of course the Union did nothing wrong. They ended slavery. The Union who during and after the Civil War killed millions of Native Americans. Maximilian of Mexico bans child labor and serfdom, expands voting rights and frees the peasants of debt. Mexicans. Finally a good and stable government. The USA. Is to a lot. Depends on the context. Dollars no. Here's yes. After the failure of 1857 rebellion. This is the worst day of my life. The worst day of your life so far. Someone invading you. Panic. It's Italy. Calm. They will call Germany. Panic. Minecraft is great because you can create things that never happened. Yugoslavia breaks up. All ex-Yugoslavian states. Peace was never an option. Successfully tricking the Italians into thinking you're going to attack a different place. The Italian retreat instead of reinforcing it, meaning you have to fight 2x more enemies at the actual battle site. Facts. During the Iron Age, Vikings used the bones of their dead ancestors and animals, hoping to transfer the spirit into their blades. In doing so, they were not giving the blades a divine strength, but were in fact making one of the first types of rudimentary steels. The Red Army. The Finnish Army. Teacher, Russia has had 2 dictators in the last 200 years. Me. There is another. Nobody. Germany going from a monarchy to a democracy to a dictatorship. 2. Partly, a communist dictatorship back to a democracy in less than a century. Slide to the left, slide to the right. CIA trying to kill Castro. Why can't you just die? Fidel Castro, after surviving all the 638 attempts of murder towards him, screams in communism. A powerful king is coming to your village. Panic. He's only coming to flex his money. Calm. He crashes your economy. Panic. The Viet Cong are trying for an offensive attack. Hey. Build the UH-1 attack helicopter and start a firebombing campaign. All in the new Lego City Vietnam conflict. When you gain an immense amount of wealth from spice trade. Stunks. But your food is bland because you sold them all and never used it on your own food. Not chef. China when questioned about what happened at Tiananmen Square. Winning a war by dying for your country. Winning a war by having the other poor bastard die for his country. Wait, it's all the Birich colonies. Always has been. Caligula be like. In terms of console we have horse. US military bases 2020. Not bad kid. Everywhere I go, I see his descendants. Von Bismarck when France declares war on Prussia. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Taking Taiwan and finishing the Civil War. Taking Tibet and claiming it was part of China. They say we see on clouds what we most want. What do you see, babe? I see us together forever. Now. Imperial Japan after May of 1945. In terms of allies we have no allies. Native Americans minding their own business. Manifest destiny. A 12-year-old girl hiding in the jungle with a sniper rifle. A 17-year-old American soldier. Alexander the Great's empire right after he died. Your changes were discarded. Heavily armored attack car. Tank. The British Empire after the 7 Years' War. In terms of money, we have no money. Will we find intelligent life? Could it be right here on Earth? Could it be this man? Douglas MacArthur. Let's nuke every country that disagrees with us. The search continues. Everybody makes fun of Germany for losing 2 world wars. Me. Hey, give a little credit to Bulgaria too. Thank you for watching this video. Tune in at 4 PM British time for a video of changing topic, and at 7 PM for daily juicy memes. Check out my Discord server using the link in the description. Also be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you didn't already.